my god, are we back?
Did we record any episode for season 12?
I think we started to, and then we stopped.
I wonder how far we got in.
Not very far. We could just tell them who didn't win.
Not you!
Sherry Pie didn't win. Ouch. The shade of it all.
What's up, you guys? We're back. We're recording. We're back in the studio.
Yay.
We're going live.
We're going to do a double recap today.
So hang on.
So
you look so much better than that. Should I lower this?
You could try. I look so much what? Shorter?
Nope. It's not working.
Doesn't work.
Yeah, for once I'm taller than you are.
Yay. Okay, so season 5 All Stars.
Yes.
And we're going to do a double recap.
Yes, because we're very busy people.
And we're going to try not to mess up which episode was from which. Thunderous applause. Thunderous applause.
Thank you.
Yay.
So we start off. Okay. Are we just going to do like a quick through of episode 1?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Oh.
Alright.
We're already taking a break.
No, we're
Union.
not. I'm just
Union breaks.
I'm just raising this up just a skosh more. There we go.
Okay. Did you have any favorites? Least favorite outfit and favorite outfit entrance All Stars.
You know, a lot of them were kind of like meh.
A lot of people were shedding on Mayhem Miller. I liked it.
Mayhem was okay.
I liked Angina's.
Yes.
Angina's
was very big.
I know it's very simple, and maybe I'm biased, but I did like Jujubee's.
Yeah, you're biased. No, Jujubee's was good. Jujubee's was good. She had a good outfit.
Alexis came in representing her Puerto Rican flag.
Yes.
I wasn't a fan of Blair.
Derek Barry came in representing Britney Spears.
But she's not doing. She wants to do more.
She's gonna break away from Britney Spears and just impersonate other people now.
Right.
And Britney Spears.
Right.
Which is, okay. Choices.
So everyone's in the workroom. RuPaul comes out. Hello, hello, hello. And then we go into the reading challenge with Ricky Martin.
Ooh, Ricky Martin.
Very cute.
He has gotten younger.
It's not fair.
I know, right?
He's the new Benjamin Button.
He has gotten younger. It's kind of horrible.
Do we agree that it was a two-way tie?
I wouldn't say it was a two-way tie.
I thought Jujubee should have just won.
Yeah.
If anyone else should have been a tie with her, I would have said Miss Cracker.
Yes, I like Miss Cracker.
Which, going back to the entrance looks, once again, India got shown up with someone else. What are the odds of someone wearing the same odd color? It's not like it was just black or blue either. It was a mint green.
India has that luck in life where she just has people show up looking like her. Yeah. And the whole first episode really just focused on the fight between India and Derek and Derek's boyfriend.
Yes, Nebraska.
So that was just like, do we really need to center our entire episode on this fight? I don't think we do.
I kind of liked it.
You kind of liked the fight?
I liked the drama. Yeah, because season 12 was all like, we love you, we love each other. After Britta left and after Britta left, everyone's like, we love each other.
We love each other.
And I mean, I'm all for that, but also...
So, going back to 12, though, how did you like the reunion and the fight, the finale? Like, did you think that was a good concept to do it zoomed in?
I've never seen RuPaul look any more beautiful.
Yeah. I kind of wondered if they should have just waited until the COVID was over and they could get back together.
You thought they should have prolonged it?
I think so. I think they should have just held it off and said, okay, we're just gonna wait. But
my favorite lip sync was Crystal Method.
Crystal's was good, but
and Jada
Essence Hall. The minute Jada started dancing in heels on a carpet, I was like, that bitch is gonna win.
Yeah, fuck, because that's
because that is difficult as hell to do. So once she started to do that, I was like, oh yeah, that's it. It's hers. So, okay, so
we're the main stage. Variety show. I'm never a fan of the variety shows. Do you like them?
I don't like it. I don't like the variety show concept. And it's hard because you either lip sync to someone else's song and it just looks like you're doing a normal drag routine, or the girls who end up lip syncing to their own songs half the time look like they don't know the lyrics.
And those sometimes are not lip syncing, like Angina, which bless her heart. I know she was nervous.
She was very nervous. And those who do sing live, what can you do other than just sing? You can try and dance as well, but then either you miss the words or you miss some of your choreography. So
going along with singing, if you're gonna sing, it has to be a really good song. And I think that's why I like Jujubee. And wasn't a fan of Blair.
I think Jujubee should have won that. Like,
yeah,
she was amazing. But like Mayhem,
but you had India.
Yeah, you have India with her choreography. A lot of people didn't even realize Mayhem was singing. They were like, oh, there's only 2 singers in this. There's only Blair and Jujubee. I'm like, what about Mayhem? I'm like, Mayhem wasn't singing. I'm like, Mayhem had a mic on her. She was singing, and they even mentioned that she missed her lyrics.
Right.
Clearly she was singing. That wasn't a recorded track, because if it was, her lyrics wouldn't have been wrong. So.
But again, I understand the nerves happen.
Yeah. I think the best, like, talent-wise I've ever seen was what was it? Bendela with her upside down. No, was that Manila with her upside down painting?
Upside down painting. What did you think of Shea Coulee's talent? I
liked Shea Coulee's talent. It was okay. I like Jujubee's song.
I like Jujubee's song.
I love the way she just stood there and just sang, and it was just all the emotion in it. I like Crackers.
I'm going to try my very best to not ask you the cursed question.
Oh yeah, don't ask me the cursed question yet.
What are you rooting for?
Don't ask me the cursed question.
Wait, were you rooting for...
No.
Derek Barry?
No, I was not. I like Derek Barry, but I wasn't rooting for Derek Barry. No. Okay, so I liked Mariah's. I
did like Mariah's. I wish she was a little bit louder though. I could hardly hear her.
My one thing though with hers was I was like, oh, she got paint all over the
stage and the audience.
How are they gonna clean that stuff up?
That's when they could have used the COVID screen.
Exactly. So I get why they do the just multi-talent thing in that first episode for All Stars, but at the same time, it's
why do you get it? I don't get it.
It's just because she wants to show off what the girls can do other than a lip sync.
Which half of
to
them
show
do
off.
lip sync.
Yeah,
so...
most of them do a lip sync and a dance, but it gives them a chance to showcase on their own before they get grouped into all that group cluster fucking that they have to do. So yes.
So we find out our bottom is Derek Barry. And
was it Mayhem?
Mayhem
was the
Derek Barry and Mayhem. And in the 1-1 talks, India tells Mayhem, if I save you,
will you save me?
So we're already having an alliance.
Which doesn't last long. It'll last about 2 episodes, and then the alliance will be broken
and
for some reason.
Something,
yeah, exactly.
Are you a fan of alliances?
Not really.
Would you do an alliance if you were in this situation?
I think alliances work in like Big Brother, but I'm not sure. Yes, I'm not sure if they work in the All-Star format because. I mean,
it's the same concept though, voting people off though.
Yeah, it did work for Rulaska Talks.
True.
For the most part. Like, they kept their alliance for 2 seasons of getting people out of their way. I mean, they couldn't beat Jinx Monsoon, but they tried really hard.
It didn't work again also in... Well, did they do it in All-Stars?
They did do it in All-Stars,
yeah,
and it worked.
Oh,
it got them up there, and then, ultimately being Alaska.
Was like, deuces.
Yeah. And then
Bye,
Alaska was like, I'm forming my own alliance with myself.
Right.
So, yeah.
After her breakdown.
So, I've noticed, though, that right now they're doing a lot more focusing on main stage challenges and runways and less on mini challenges.
Well, we get into a mini... did we get into one in the second episode?
We get into... No, because they picked their teams based off of...
The previous...
Who won the previous one, right? No,
so we find out...
Yeah, because it was India.
So India is the top All-Star of the week. And she lip syncs against none other than, and I would have been shitting my pants,
Evie Oddly. Evie, I loved that outfit. I loved that hair. Like, I loved the goggles.
And I like her crazy outfits, but I
loved her breakaway. I loved the way her hair came off. Like, Evie was growing on me because I wasn't a fan of her when she first entered the workroom in her season, but she has grown on me.
She's crazy. Did you like her outfit in the finale of season 12?
I did with that mirrored look. I thought.
No, not first season. Last season.
Last
season.
Like,
oh, you have to make an outfit, and she's like, oh, and then they do that whole montage.
I thought it was clever the way they did the montage, but the outfit. I mean, what can you do if you're stuck in quarantine? Unless you have all the resources to build a costume, what can you do? Yeah. So
Who cares?
So even though India won, Evie won the lip sync, so the $10,000 got rolled over into the next person.
Yes.
And because of that, India got to choose her top 2 competitors.
Well, India chose
Was her top
Brittany, but because Evie won,
Oh yes, and all of them
the
chose
queens chose. So I
Derek
like
as well,
Brittany.
except for one person, right?
Yes.
It was just Jujubee who chose. So,
Yes.
all right. So Derek is gone.
We're in episode 2.
Episode 2. So, and the drama's already begun because Mayhem has found out that Jujubee voted against her.
Yes. And she's
And
like, "Are you
that
serious?" And
pissed
Jujubee's
her
like, "It's
off.
not personal."
It's not personal.
Do you think it's personal?
I don't think it's personal. I think Juju is very much playing the game. She wants to get rid of the weaker links, and she wants to get rid of, those who she doesn't feel are of the all-star caliber.
But
Mayhem's performance was not very all-star caliber.
But it sounds like Mayhem and Jujubee know each other.
Yeah, I
because
think
Mayhem said, "You know me, you know what I'm capable of. I just
Yeah.
had an off day."
Which is also why she said it's not personal. Like, I know you, you're my friend, and
So-
maybe Juju's just trying to get a foursome with Derek and Nebraska and the other one. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. But Cracker wanted to pull a Bendela and white out Angina's name as a write-in.
Do
because
you
she
agree
feels
with this?
Angina was very weak in her performance.
See, I thought so too, but I don't think she was the weakest.
I don't think she was the weakest. I don't think she should have been in the bottom.
If I would have
but
chosen someone, I would have chosen Blair.
Blair was on the weaker side. I loved Cracker's, though. I loved Cracker's whole...
Yes.
Cracker was giving me Ben de la Creme moments with
I
her
think it
face
should have
and
been
just
Blair
her stuff.
and Derek.
Derek and Blair in the bottom, yeah. But, I mean, it took balls for Cracker to say I was going to white you out.
Mhm.
But
Mm-hmm.
it also really threw a wrench in Angina's, overall demeanor and her day.
her
And,
game.
yeah.
Yes.
And we already begin. So we have a love song challenge we're writing.
Right. Rue asked India because India won the last week.
Who is your
should have
biggest
her
competition?
competitions. And I was baffled by this. Disclaimer, I don't think Blair is not talented. Obviously, she's talented. These are just my opinions. That being said, I don't think Blair is a great competition.
You don't think Blair's a great competition?
No, I would have chosen... who did she choose? Okay, so she chose Shay, which is
Shay, which is
good.
understandable. Shay is a big competition.
I also maybe would have chosen either Jujubee or Mariah, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, I would. Is that who
Juju
you
and,
would have
Juju
chosen?
and Mariah are two of the very strongest, aside
Yeah, I
from
also think-
Shay. They are the very
And not that
strong
the other queens
competitions
aren't
right now.
clever, but I think they're of the more clever queens.
Yes. They are definitely the contenders for this season.
Right. Like, I'm sure they're already mapping out, like, okay, if I take this step, then this will happen,
Exactly.
and that will happen.
Yeah, I think so. And I mean, Shay, I still want to see Shay with her own show. I want to see a show with Shay Coulee hosting.
Like a talk show?
Like a talk show type thing, or just have her own drag spin-off or something. She's very...
Like they did with the Vivian.
Yeah, she's very eloquent when she talks. You can tell that she's always thinking, and
She's
nothing
smart.
that she does is out of spite. Everything she does
True.
is calculated in such a way
Yes.
that,
That being said, I wasn't a fan of her entrance look.
yeah.
But her her bag matched the outfit,
Yeah, so that was cute.
so. Okay, so we're in 3 groups. What did you think of the song?
The I'm in Love.
It was so boring.
It was a bit boring.
It was the same tune over and over and
Well, yeah, it was a very
over.
repetitive tune. So the concept is the girls broke down into teams.
Tames.
And teams,
We
and
got
then
Southern.
they had to pick a celebrity crush.
Right.
Oh, someone is. Oh, it's Braddock.
It's a special guest.
Braddock and David. You're joining in on our podcast.
Welcome
Yay.
to our talk show. I told you. I done
Special
told you.
guest. Yay.
Are you guys broadcasting right now?
We are. You're
are,
live
but we
on the
can
stream
move.
right now.
Will you grab my bag?
Here, Pineapple Princess.
Are we
bag.
taking a break? Let's take a short break.
Take a break from your live stream.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed that brief
Intermission.
commercial break. It was only an intermission.
Did you like our sponsors?
Sponsored by Braddock and David.
Mentalhealth.com.
Yay. Okay, so the love song. So we have our groups.
Yes.
So India,
Yes.
Juju, and Alexis.
Yes.
Because she said I have to go for my season 3 sister.
Yes.
Which you always get. You got to go for someone in your season. You know, it just makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Blair. Who was the other one? I wrote
It was Blair,
Charcher?
Cracker,
Cracker. I can't read my
Miss
own handwriting.
Cha-Cha,
Miss
Blair,
Cha-Cha Di
Cracker,
Gregorio.
and
Mariah.
Mayhem.
Oh, Mayhem. Sorry, Mayhem.
Yes.
And then Shay, Mariah, and Angina.
Yes. And they're all supposed to have cohesive looks.
And they have to create a love tribute to their
Person
celebrity
they've chosen.
crush.
Right.
Which some of these celebrity crushes is not so much a celebrity as it is a character that the person played, but we'll start from the top and work our way down.
Yes.
We have Blair.
We
Hannibal
have
Lecter.
Blair's group. Oh, are we going to the recordings?
Oh, you want to go through recordings? Okay, we can do the recordings.
No.
I was just going to list the
'Cause
girls
the
and
first
their
group
people
up
first.
was Jujubee, Alexis,
Okay.
and
So, Alexis, Jujubee,
India.
and India. So,
not a cohesive look.
not a cohesive look. I noticed one thing, though, on this. Everyone is going for basically a swimsuit type
Yeah.
unitard with something over it.
Well, Alexis and India looked cohesive, but then you have Jujubee in like a braver outfit, and Jujubee had stones in her outfit, but it was like hers was like bright red.
So,
Which, do you think she did on purpose?
I think so. I think she wanted to stand out. Alexis is Daddy Janky.
Yeah, Yankee.
Yankee.
But she
She
says
calls him
Yankee
Janky.
and Janky.
Yeah.
So
So apparently he's a rapper?
yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Jujubee
Grandpa.
is John Stamos.
You know who that is.
Yes.
You've been around then.
And India is Justin Timberlake. So I didn't like India's... I liked India's outfit, but I wish it was a different color.
Oh, you didn't like
I didn't
like
like the print.
dark red.
Yeah, I liked the style, but I
Okay.
didn't really like the print.
I didn't like how she crawled across like a crab on.
Yeah,
That was
it
kind
was...
of weird.
They didn't have a cohesive look. And part of that was because when it came down to choreography and stuff, they just... I mean, she was smart to have Alexis take the lead.
Right.
But Alexis was like, I didn't sign up for this shit.
Also,
I
do you
didn't sign
think
up to be the
India
leader.
did that? Because India can dance also. So do you think India did that so she could be like, oh, if they got bad reviews on the choreography?
I think she
then-
did it because she knows that Alexis is a stronger
Okay.
dancer than her.
Which, speaking of Alexis, what do we think of her shoes?
So Jujubee has a really cute outfit.
I don't
really
like
like her.
Jujubee's fuzzy leg warmers though.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of
Culottes?
odd.
Is that what they're
but
called? Culottes?
I don't know what those are called, but her hair is nice. But they are not a cohesive look.
Well, 2 of the 3 are cohesive.
Yeah. And that's part of the thing of it had to be cohesive in everything.
Yeah. Next up, we have Mayhem, Cracker, and
Blair.
Blair.
So
and there's a
Blair,
little more. Like, did they already have boots?
I'm sure they must have all just randomly come with long white boots,
Or
unless
was
they
it-
just had them in the workroom already.
Right. I was gonna say, or were they
And then
shoes
their
provided
size.
by? This
So,
is a little more cohesive.
that's a little bit more
lavenders.
So Blair's Hannibal Lecter,
Yes.
Cracker is Sly Stallone, and Mayhem was Mr. Rogers.
Yes.
So
Good choices all around.
yeah, good choices all around. It's a cute look. Like they all look cute. They all look cohesive. They very much remind me as if there are 3 girls who were at a slumber party
Yes.
type of a thing.
I wasn't a fan of Blair's upper half. The
The boy
the
chest.
S&M.
Yeah.
No. That I'm fine. Well, I mean,
The boy
everyone's
chest with the pink
everyone's drag is valid. Everyone's drag is good. My type of drag, I like titties.
Yeah.
That being said, I wasn't a fan of the holster.
The holster.
The-
Speaking of titties, did you notice India has not been doing her breastplate that she's known for? Neither has Alexis.
She didn't do it last episode.
No, she hasn't really
No,
done
she
the
had
big.
big titties in the
Not
variety show.
Not her big, huge like she would normally have.
Oh, okay, maybe.
I mean, but overall, they had a more cohesive look.
Yeah, I did like Blair's skirt though,
I like Blair's skirt.
and Cracker looks good.
Yeah. Cracker always looks good, though.
Mm.
My opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion.
And the pins are like assholes.
Mhm. Okay.
And this one's a rager. Then we have Shea Coulee, Angina, and
And
Mariah.
Mariah.
What do we think of Angina's wig?
Yeah, so, She was very, she probably could have stuck with
She's bringing the
balls.
romance. You know what? Yeah, I'm also used to
Maybe.
seeing her bald or with fascinators.
I mean, it's a look.
Do you think another color would have been better then?
Maybe.
Or style? Because
I think a
I call this
different-
like the Amy Winehouse beehive.
It's almost like Angina didn't actually come with wigs, and someone just was like, "Here, I have a spare
Here, you
wig.
can borrow mine."
Borrow mine." So Shay is Chadwick Boseman.
And I like her outfit too.
I loved her outfit. It's very
Angina
cute.
chose
Angina was Harry. Well, she kept saying Harry Carvel, but I thought his name was more than just that.
Cavill?
But Cavill.
Covell? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know who
Superman.
that is. Oh, okay.
Superman.
Like a recent Superman?
Yeah, recent Superman.
Oh, okay.
And Mariah was Jason Momoa, who she thought was Superman, but he is Aquaman.
I liked when the guy was like,
Not Superman.
correct me if I'm wrong,
Correct
but
me
I
if I'm wrong.
think he was Aquaman.
So they have a semi-cohesive look.
Yeah.
The only thing that I really kept getting drawn to was Mariah. She had this weird pattern in her crotch that it looked like it was some weird stain.
Oh, because she
Except
was
it was like a
she had,
teal color,
The
but-
bejeweled vajayjay.
Yeah, so that kind of was just like, oh.
Hi, Troy.
Oh.
But you know what? This is what I like about Mariah too, is that she can wear almost anything
And make it
basic
look good.
and make it
Yeah.
look good.
So I love that when they were rehearsing for this, basically the minute Shay's group hit the stage, everyone was like, oh shit.
Right.
These girls can dance,
Shay's
and they
look
are
is
all about the
cute.
choreography.
I like Angina's shoes.
Angina's shoes were cute. And their choreography was very girl group type. It was very cohesive.
Angina got lifted. She
Yeah.
said, "This is the highest I've been without
And I
a
mean,
plane."
she is so tiny compared to all the other queens that just watching her get lifted, it was so adorable.
Yeah.
Blair's team was like all about the fighting. They were not a cohesive group. They were
Right.
constantly
So
picking
it
on
looks
each other.
like Cracker is getting the edit of being a villain.
Yeah.
And social media is already clapping back, saying, "Oh, so all these queens of color are getting demonized, but Cracker, who is a white queen, is getting all the excuses of like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe."
Well,
she's
and did you see the post that they
the-
posted that RuPaul did today? Basically
No.
saying that anyone who makes like bad comments toward the black queens and stuff, they
Like
will
death threats and whatnot.
they will be pulled. They will pull the comments. They will delete
Oh,
them out of
well,
there.
I mean, I think they should just turn off the comments. So this one,
Yeah.
see, like death threats.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at a post with like Britta Filter and Nina Bonina, Osama bin Laden, and you know,
And it is true. They do often give the black queens more of a harsher
which I
edit.
don't understand.
You know, they show them screaming and yelling more and stuff, and the white girls are always like, "I'm the victim, I'm the victim."
White tears.
But you also have to realize Cracker comes from a black drag family.
True, her
mom is
drag
black,
mom
her
slash,
aunt is black.
Ex fuck buddy.
Yeah, so I mean, she has. I mean, I'm not saying she's white, so she's doesn't understand what they're going through, but at the same
Right,
time,
you're
she
not
probably
defending
has.
her, but also
She probably has more of an understanding about what the black queens are going through because she is so close to her drag family.
right.
So you do have to wonder, are they trying to make her out to be the villainous victim right now, or is this actually how Cracker is?
Right.
I don't personally
And
know
Cracker also
so.
says, while they were getting ready, that she has been having this problem where she's been told she's been difficult, she's
Yeah.
unapproachable, blah blah blah.
So she
she
has no
wishes she
friends.
knew. What now? Is that on her or is that on the people who are telling her?
Yeah,
Like, well, why am I unapproachable?
exactly. You're unapproachable, but I won't tell you why.
Right.
Yeah.
Enigma.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Alright, so main stage.
First
I
up,
did not like Rue's outfit.
ooh, I have not liked her outfits for a while, and this is on recording.
Yeah, I did not like Rue's outfit.
This
Like,
one looked like, okay, so she had the gown, but then like maybe she spilled coffee on it, and they're like,
Yeah.
quick, get fabric, and so they grabbed
Cover
the
it
fabric
up.
and just wrapped it around.
I think it would have been better if it was just the gown.
Yeah,
If it was just the gown and nothing else. it
simple.
probably
You
would
don't
have
need
been
to
better.
be.
Yeah. Alright, so first
up, we have
outfit.
India Farah, who decided to display all the colors of the skin tones, but majority showed
So I
this
liked
color.
I liked the outfit somewhat. I didn't like the hair though. The hair was very it looked very Trinity the Tuck, and whereas Trinity can make that look work, it wasn't working on India.
It was also, dare I say it, Mimiam first.
Yeah, Mimiam first, yeah. It wasn't very, But okay. Oh, and the runway is the skin you're in.
Oh yes, loving the skin you're in.
Loving the skin you're in. And we'll get back to that later.
Oh,
okay. 2-2B.
I
loved it.
I could have done without the bell,
yeah.
whatever you call it, underneath the
So
mermaid.
Wait,
skirt.
people were clocking her because her dress doesn't go all the way to the floor. But India's dress didn't go all the way to the floor.
But hers also isn't the type of dress
that can go all the way to the floor.
Right, like Jujubee's is the mermaid dress. It looked like she should have pulled it down a little bit more. I like gowns that kiss the floor.
Yeah, but I love the cut. I love the silhouette.
Or maybe she wants to show off her shoes. I do like the hair. It's
I love
very
the jewels.
bag of chips.
Yeah. I love that the jewels they're simple, but they're elegant.
Jujubee is another one who can do simple outfits and look stunning.
Yeah. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And then we have, bam!
Alexis Mateo. Fabulous. I love that outfit.
I'm a fucking drag queen.
I love that outfit on her. I love
it's a good color. She's wearing,
color.
as they call it, a biscuit on her head.
Yeah. I probably would have changed the hair up a little bit.
What would you have done?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of like those bump it biscuit things that the girls do, but
like a high ponytail,
or even just like down long, maybe, and like a nice
or like
elegant
a big ass mane.
Yeah.
No, maybe not a mane.
Maybe not a mane, but something more. Blair St. Clair.
Pink Panther.
So
this is the skin she's in.
This is the skin she's in. So I love that people clocked that hers wasn't a skin type outfit, and it's like, but she's all latex.
The judges said that too.
But her outfit is so latex, so it is skin. Ross, there was no Ross in this episode.
No, it wasn't Ross, because Ross was like, yeah, but it's skin tight. Oh, maybe it was the other one.
It was Carson and the two girls.
Oh yeah, which one of the girls was on Celebrity Drag Race, and I was like, who is she?
Oh yeah, that's why she looks so familiar. So it's very campy. I do love the outfit. The only thing I wasn't a fan of was the pink face. But they're like, oh, it's part of the look.
So you think she should have done just like her regular skin?
I think she should have just done her regular skin tone on her face, personally, and with maybe some pink highlights, but that whole overall pink.
Or maybe a pink wig.
But then again, I'm not really a fan of pink, so that could be why I wasn't digging it too much. But I get her whole concept because she was head to toe pink, except for the hair.
Yeah, I was
pink gloves, pink stockings.
It's a cute outfit, but
I mean, I would have loved it in a different color. I think.
Oof.
Then I would have been fine with it.
Next up. Traction!
Miss Cracker.
I liked it.
I liked everything except the top.
With the salad bar. Oh, I like the salad bar shit.
I didn't like the top. But everything else I loved about it. I loved the hair, I loved the dress, I loved the train. I just didn't like the top very much.
How about the hair? Because Cracker's known for her hair.
I do declare.
Do you like the hair?
No, Troy says I do declare.
Oh yeah, I said that earlier. You weren't listening.
No, I wasn't listening to you earlier.
Never listening.
Yeah.
To me.
Never listened to you.
I
like the hair though. I like the hair on
I kind of wish it was blonde, but then maybe that would have been too monochromatic.
Yeah, and I do like that Blair is starting to look more mature. She's starting to grow up a little. She's no longer a little kid up there.
Wait, we went back to Blair?
Oh, sorry, Blair. Cracker, sorry. I do love that Cracker is, she's...
Wow, you're racist against your own people.
Yeah, well, she's a Cracker. I did not know though that she's 35 years old.
Cracker?
Yeah, she does not act like a 35-year-old.
Nor does she look, which is...
She always comes across very childlike.
No,
and then when she's like, I'm 35 years old, and it's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Or did you add on about 10 years just
I'm 35 years old.
So, moving on.
The shade. Next up, we have Mayhem Miller.
I liked the hair. I liked the makeup.
Without the jewels.
Yes.
The gown itself, once again, just like RuPaul's outfit.
Right there. Would be better without all that fringe.
I can't read your doctor writing.
Would be better without all that fringe. I didn't like the jewels coming off of it. It made it just too... I don't know. It almost made her look a little frumpy.
Okay.
I think
I could do without the choker also, or maybe another necklace.
Maybe something that actually like scooped down.
But her face is beat.
Her face is.
Her hair looks glorious.
And see, I was not a fan of Mayhem her first time around.
Yeah?
I was not Team Mayhem.
I wish she had went on.
She was too whiny for me.
Mm.
She was really just way too like meh 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 kind of a thing. So.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love this outfit on her.
Shea.
Fuck yes.
I was getting a lot of like Lion King on Broadway vibes.
Very Lion King, very Black Panther, very Raja in her season when she did that look. Except Raja didn't have the.
She did like the Cambodian. Kind of Cambodian.
But I love it. I love that it's a painted on bodysuit, so that she's going for the nude illusion for her skin.
Literally.
The skin. It's awesome. I loved her whole look.
Beautiful.
Angina.
With or without the umbrella?
I could do without the umbrella, but it is very...
Me too. I do love an accessory.
It's very fashion forward. It's very what you would see in, on one of those fashion Paris walk type things, Fashion Week.
I would love to try to recreate this with newspaper.
And then you'd get stuck in a rainstorm.
Probably with my love. God damn it.
Oh, look, we have Excellence Happens joining us.
Oh!
Hey, girl, hey!
Speaking of women of color...
Ooh.
Which... No, I shouldn't say because I don't know the exact details. But she is having a show coming out on June 19th.
Oh, I thought you said that opened already.
Fuck you.
Opened and closed already.
I got confused because she said dress rehearsal.
Because dress rehearsal for you means opening. I get it. Okay.
The next day.
Yeah.
Go see her show. We'll put the link in our bio.
Yes. All right, Mariah.
I love her beat. This is a different makeup look for her, I feel like.
I loved everything about this except the string hanging down the back.
What string? There's a string?
Yes, she has a string hanging down the back of her corset.
No.
And the minute she turned around, I was like, oh.
She pissed off she was the last one, so I guess no one was standing behind her.
No one was standing behind her to be like, tuck that string in or something.
You got a string hanging out of you.
Other than that, I really
loved
enjoyed it.
I loved around the collar. I loved the shape of it. I loved she's another one who did a mermaid trumpet bottom.
Yeah. I loved everything about it.
So,
but then again, I don't know. I love Mariah, and I didn't watch. I had to go back and watch RuPaul after it had aired because I didn't watch it on its first run through. So I was late in life coming to the loving of Mariah.
Oh, you had to watch season 3 again.
Well, because I didn't start with season 1 until after I'd watched season 7 or 8.
But she's from season 3.
I know, but I had to start from the beginning.
Oh.
Because when it was first on, I never watched Drag Race because I was always busy with shows and stuff, so I never got to watch it. So my first episode of RuPaul's Drag Race was the season 5 finale. Yeah, that was my first coming into RuPaul's Drag Race. So
I see.
I was late in life.
I think I started with season 2.
Yeah.
No, I started with season 1.
You started with season 1.
Yeah.
All right, so on to the critiques.
Bottom 3. Oh, critiques.
Bottoms and tops and critiques. So. Mayhem, Cracker, and Alexis are safe.
Yes.
So they get to escape back to the workroom. Yeah, I somewhat agree. They weren't the worst up there.
No.
But they definitely weren't the best.
And I couldn't even figure out who did the worst also. I thought they were all across the board good.
They were all across, and the thing is they were all just, and then there was Shay.
Right. Shay's verse was sickening. But everybody else,
they
weren't horrible. They weren't, but they also weren't oh my god, this is so
I think
good.
Shay is the only one who stood out for me in all of the challenge.
Is it because she did more of a rap also, that's why?
I think it was just her overall aesthetic in the challenge, in the group challenge. Her lyrics were spot on, her dancing was great, her look overall was polished. Everything was so put together on her, and then going into her runway challenge, she nailed it.
Oh, that was, I think, the top 2.
And everyone else was
yeah, not even this. It was just
well, because that was Shay.
Oh.
It was all the girls and then Shay.
Oh,
yeah. And no one was bad. There was no dips.
Right. Everyone was just on the same level playing. Right.
Yeah.
So Shay is the top all-star, and our bottom is India, Mariah, and Angina. Do we agree? Once again,
I don't think Mariah should have been on the bottom.
Who do you think?
I don't know. I don't think it should have been Mariah though.
This one was a hard week because no one really fucked up.
I think Mariah was just kind of there, just as a placeholder. So there's 3 girls that you're voting for.
True. I do agree with the judges when they said Mariah just kind of looked like she was just going through it also.
Yeah.
But I didn't notice that until they brought it up. So.
Yeah.
There's that.
So, they pointed out Angina got lost in the crowd, which is kind of funny because she got picked up literally and carried across the stage.
How did you miss her?
But,
And it's not like she danced behind anybody.
Yeah. She was having a very off week, and it started with Miss Cracker basically saying, I would have written you out if I could have.
Now, do you think she also had a bad week because she had said she lost her voice also?
No, because you can do drag without having a voice.
Okay.
And clearly in the recording
was you had to sing.
So yeah, but you heard the recording. You know it's all auto-tuned and all corrected, and they changed the levels.
She was the lowest one, also though.
she could have gone nice and deep. and no one would have cared.
She got that
like,
super bass.
Yeah, it would have been fine. And there are girls in the past who were far worse singers who, didn't do the whole "I don't have a voice" kind of thing.
Right.
So,
yeah, and it's all auto-tune.
No, I think Angina was just having.
We need to buy stock in auto-tune.
And I think it's kind of the whole thing of it's been 11 years since Angina was on the show, and she's kind of. It's very intimidating to all of a sudden come back in All Stars 5.
Right. And it's a whole new different game also.
It's a whole new different game from when the girls did it the first
Which is a
time
whole
around,
discussion
so.
I could get into.
Yeah.
So, what do you have in your notes? Because I obviously didn't take
You didn't take any
for
notes.
this part.
So,
Well, not for this part, because I always just go, okay, this is the top, this is the bottom, this is what
so just kind of going then through off of the judges and what they had to say about the girls. Angina's neck got lost in her
runway.
costume,
Yeah,
in her
that's
runway.
true. It's true.
And it is true. I mean, really, she was just ahead.
But the outfit was kind of...
But the outfit was fierce.
What did they call her? Like an egg in a nest?
Something like that. I mean, she looked great, but she was lost
She
in the
did
crowd,
look
and
gorgeous.
and her neck was lost up there. So, Mariah, they loved Mariah. Well, they loved her look, but they did not like her performance.
Right, which is what I was saying. She
Which
was
is why-
very just going through the motions.
She just kind of went through the motions. I didn't do a whole lot of other notes on what the judges were having to say about the girls because a lot of it was just like...
You put Jujubee was fab.
Jujubee was fab. I loved Jujubee.
I don't know if I loved Blair's look.
You don't know if you liked Blair's look? On her...
Oh, I guess I did say I liked it earlier.
On her runway? You did say you liked it earlier. I said I wasn't
just
a
not
fan
for
of the
this
pink.
challenge, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I liked that it was pink. I liked that it was skin tight, so it went for the whole skin you're in kind of a thing.
Right.
So, Lip Sync Assassin.
And we're back
Curtain comes up.
again.
So,
I thought it was Trinity.
my
Did you have any
husband
guesses?
right away said that stance is so Alyssa.
Mm-hmm.
He also wonders if there's something in Alyssa's contract that she needs to have guaranteed screen time.
What do you mean?
Because he's like, there's more interviews with Alyssa, like coming out of the car, getting ready, and all that. You didn't have that
I didn't
with.
watch that part. Is that in the
They show that.
Untucked?
They show that in the Untucked,
Mm.
and you didn't have that with Evie. And even right down with her, she comes into the workroom after to talk with the eliminated queen and stuff, and they have a
does
nice
she?
little moment. Yeah.
Well, Mama, she does do a contract, and she's been in the business.
So I was like, and my theory on this, and I could be wrong, is it's not necessarily so much as it's in Alyssa's contract, as it is Alyssa is more of a seasoned queen, and in a sense, she is RuPaul royalty.
And she's also very entertaining to watch.
She is entertaining to watch.
She has her own show.
But you look at how many times Alyssa has been on the show, either as a contestant or as a consultant or as a...
What was she a consultant on?
She came in on a couple of the other All-Stars to teach the girls dancing and to work with them on their stuff.
That's
And
true,
on
that's true.
on the Celebrity All-Star, she was there as well. So she comes back a lot. So I think it's just, she is in that royalty status where she's going to have some screen time.
Oh, I had one. I have to find it.
So right away, Angina tells the girls, send me home.
Which I'm never a fan of.
She's like, don't even consult with me about it. Send me home. The other two girls deserve to be here more.
That's in the same line of when RuPaul says, who do you think should go home and why? And they go, I choose me.
Yeah. Which we've seen before.
Bendela.
We saw it with Bendela. We saw it season 1.
Chanel
right away was like, I'm so glad you asked. Send me home.
I don't like it. Even if I thought I was the weakest,
and especially since she's like, I want to be here. I have so much to give. I have so much fighting.
I understand
but
where
send
she's
me home.
coming from.
Yeah.
And I think maybe it's a little bit of too much being humble.
Yeah. I mean, she's a very humble girl, but... And I don't disagree that she was in the bottom, but I would have liked to have seen her have a little bit more fight.
Especially because I've been rooting since, like, maybe All-Stars 3 to see her come back. To see
Angina back on, yeah. So, what did we think of Alyssa's outfit?
Oh, you don't like it?
I loved it.
Oh, you did?
I loved the outfit.
That tone was totally the one that was like, so...
No, I love the outfit.
You did like it?
When she first came out, I was like, huh.
Because there was so much fringe.
Yes.
I wish there was more twirling and more...
Well, I have thoughts on that. But so I love the outfit, and I was like, but why is she wearing this? Like, this is not an Alyssa type of look.
You don't think so?
No.
I feel like it was a total dancer costume.
No, but all that neon and stuff, I would have expected her to be in slightly more subdued colors, because she's more of a subtle girl.
I don't know about that.
She's more subdued.
I mean, she was filmed climbing the fucking set once again.
She's
like,
so
Alyssa,
subdued.
where you going, mama?
But then it made sense when it came out into Pointer Sisters, which, I mean, sadly we lost one of the Pointer Sisters this last week, so it was very touching that happened to be the song that they used for the lip sync. But I'm so excited. But I feel like her dance number was called in. She phoned it in. She gave Shay the win.
Well, and then there's also this theory that my best friend Sarah and I have, that anytime a non-African American queen goes against an African American queen,
the African American queen has to win.
Usually wins, and or has a song choice that is sung by. You know,
there's been that theory a lot that the song choice
and the numbers,
is very much determined.
Look at the numbers; they match up.
But the thing is, Alyssa.
But I do agree, Alyssa wasn't as sickening.
She could have danced the hell out of that number.
Because she didn't even do a jump split.
No, she did nothing.
Did she do a death drop?
She just kind of, she twirled around a little, but she didn't do as much as Shay was doing. Like,
now, do you think that was her choice, or do you think she was paid a little bit more?
I think it was her choice. I think she just wanted Shay to have the win.
Okay.
Because there's nothing worse than you're going against
someone. So you don't
someone...
think it was produced where they're like,
no.
"Here, we'll give you $300 more."
I think it was more like she wanted Shay to...
Oh, that was a bad one.
I think she wanted Shay to have the win because there's nothing worse than you go against someone like that in your season. You're the actual competitor and you lose to the person who is up against you, kind of a thing.
But India lost last week.
India did lose last week because compared to Evie Oddly, I mean, that girl can bend circles around people.
But so can Alyssa.
So, yes, she can. That's why I think she phoned it in. Evie was probably like, screw this. I'm not phoning this in. I'm going to give it my all because I don't have many years left in me to do this.
I'm going to snatch these streams away.
I'm going to do it while I can, so...
Okay.
Alright, okay.
So, Alyssa loses. She has a very big exit, as always.
Yeah. And she has a nice interview after with
I've gotta watch
Angina.
This. I've gotta watch this.
And just kind of talking with her about, being back in the workroom. And
Angina's the one who gets chosen to go. Shay chooses Angina to go home.
Yeah. Everyone chose Angina to go home.
Oh, did they?
Yes.
Because they only showed some of the...
Afterwards, they do the reveal. And every single person chose Angina to go home. Including Angina.
Would you have chosen Angina?
I don't think I would have chosen Angina.
Who would you have chosen?
I don't know, because, I like Mariah, so...
Okay.
But I think that Angina just she did give it up. She was like, she threw in the towel and...
I would have chosen... Would I have chosen India?
You'd have pulled back Derek and then chosen Derek again.
Derek. I think I would have chosen India.
You would have chosen India.
But India is also one of my favorite queens also.
Yeah.
Even though she has a whole history of...
history.
But we'll talk about that later. Is that going to be our... hashtag?
We'll talk about that later.
But more on that later.
Hashtag more on that later.
And
then we get canceled. But more on that later. No.
We did it! We recorded!
Yay!
Are we going to keep this up? Who's to say?
Are we what?
Keep this up. Keep recording every week.
Oh gosh, hopefully. And hopefully it's not a 2-in-1 next time. Because...
Hopefully. We would like to do it in person, but we may do some virtually at 2 o'clock in the morning because that's the only time Taylor's fucking free for me.
Right.
I'm doing nothing but sitting on my couch eating the COVID-20. So
I lost the COVID-19.
Well, because you walking your ass everywhere. That's why I'm just walking my ass to the toilet and the icebox.
Oh, hopefully not at the same time.
Hopefully
you're not dragging the icebox to the toilet.
I get a little porta potty and then I just go around.
Oh, so look at the time! Oh! Wow, we have got to end this. And look, we hit an hour.
Oh boy!
We did an hour, and that was with stopping for an intermission break.
That was. Look at us. We're so
pretty good. That is pretty awesome. So, what did you guys think about the episode? And for those of you who didn't watch it yet, sorry you got all those spoilers, but that's your own fault for tuning in. You know what we're going to be talking about. You shouldn't tune in if you don't want to know what's going on with the RuPaul.
I think we'll try to keep up with the lives. We had a few viewers. It doesn't show... I thought it shows when people are still watching, or is that only on Facebook?
I think it's only on Facebook.
Okay, well, if anyone's still watching, thanks for tuning in to the live.
And that's me.
And then we're also recording... Taylor's recording for
YouTube,
on YouTube.
The YouTube,
and then for those who just want to listen to our voices and not see us, because it's shady.
The podcast will be out in a day or so. It'll be up online. You can go to the Taylor Dillon Show for all the links.
Next week is the episode where they said sweet, and I thought they were talking about Candy Sweet, but it's SUITE.
Oh, yeah.
The Airbnb. They're doing the club thing, but with... Yes. No, Club 96.
Oh, Club 96.
Club 96.
Club 96.
But they're doing it with Airbnb, so we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah.
They already showed the teams though, so that kind of
ruins it a little. Kind of.
But
you
we
know.
see more drama now between Alexis and Miss Cracker.
Yes.
Don't sweetheart me, honey, because that's not what
gonna
I'm
be
doing.
Yeah.
I'm
I
excited.
think Cracker is going to be painted out to be the villain. I think.
I think this
And-
might be the first villain though that I don't
Agree
send
with?
death threats to.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I don't send death threats because that's a waste of energy. Don't
I
send
don't
death
send death
threats.
threats
Don't be
because-
stupid. Just talk bad about. Well,
Just throw some nice shade at them.
yeah. Just
but
throw
no.
some glitter in the air.
But see, I like Cracker. I liked Cracker in her season. I was really
Like
upset when she
Cracker.
went home.
She got too into her head.
She did. I love the faces she makes in her in between interviews.
I like all the queens now, so now it's gonna be even more so hard to see queens leave.
Yeah.
Well, last week also,
Yeah.
or this past week, whatever you want
Past
to call it.
week.
Anyways,
All right.
have a
Peace
great
out.
weekend, week, night, morning, whatever you're listening
Deuces.
to.
Stay safe out there.
Don't catch the corona.
Don't catch the corona.
Don't hug people.